Come on, move it, you two. In position, man. Aim your weapons. Fire. Come on, let's get the hell out of here before anyone else, or any news reporters, God forbid, shows up.
Wash away your soul, take us with the flood. Then throughout the night, they will rip, and throughout the night, they will root and execute. Cold-hearted world.
What the hell is this? Striker, go get him.
The rash of negativity you see in one-sidedly. Burn away the day.
It's done.
Wash away your soul, take us with the flood. Throughout the day,
Alright, Nana, cover him up. But Striker, he's still breathing. That was the point, Nina, just do it!
Extinguishing the sun. Wash away man, take him with the flood.
Good evening, Shadabron. I'm your news anchor tonight, Ron Burgundy, and today's top story is several tourists found 7 bodies right outside the Memorial Devereux Cone Highway earlier today. Those bodies consist of 4 civilians and 3 soldiers. Now, authorities believe this attack has come from the 3 rogue clones that are still missing. It could be 3, it could be more, we actually don't know because they've been hiding in the mountains for some time. But this attack comes just days after the last attack, which saw the downfall of the rebel militia, leaving only the clone survivors left. In other news tonight, the separatists have reinforced our government with even more troops.
Did I hear that correctly? Are you fucking with me? Turn that shit off. I can't believe they lie through their fucking teeth like that. Get used to it, Niner. That's the way the shit works around here. You know, I let you guys use my bar as a safe house. That's fine with me, but if those government troops come knocking at my door, we're all fucked. That's right. I almost forgot we're the most wanted men on the planet. Here, fill this up, will you? Hey guys, I'm getting one more before we leave. Alright then, you sure as hell aren't driving back to the den. Nah, that's fine, Nina. I can drive back. No, you aren't either. I didn't have anything to drink. I'm fine to drive. Well, fuck me. I'm not driving. New record, guys. You know, Nina, I got a good feeling we're gonna have to carry Shadow out of here. You know what? I think you're right. Sorry about the mess, Bruce. Just, put it on a tab. Sure, that's fine. You boys just get home safe. Oh, and would you mind stashing our weapons somewhere in the back? No problem. Alright, thank you, Mr. Dickinson. We'll be back soon. I'm sorry about the wait, gentlemen, and the small room, but for the time being this is going to have to do because we are extremely cramped and extremely busy on this vessel as of right now. And it's all thanks to you two. Oh, we're sorry about that. It's just some pretty serious shit we ran into down there. Yes, that's what we're here to talk about. Now, due to time constraints and the fact that the commander and the captain are very busy right now, I am here to debrief you on this incident. I do not have anything to write it down with, so I'm just going to have the cameras in my HUD record you. Alright, that sounds fair. Oh, and I didn't catch your name or rank. Oh, please excuse me. I'm Sergeant Theta of the 501st. Well, as you already knew, I'm a sergeant like you. Sorry for the impoliteness. Oh, don't apologize. That's not anything that bothers me much anymore. Okay, now we don't have much time here, so let's get down to the questions. Tell us a story on what exactly transpired here. Alright, it was me and Commander Levitt. We decided to go looking for a clone deserter from my squad. So we ended up on Shadabaran after tracking him, and there we were ambushed by the troops. We figured out they were separatists. They brought out their own troops along with a litany of droids, and they attempted to execute us when the clone deserters and their followers on the planet ended up surrounding them, and this huge battle broke out between us and them, and well, it just resulted in everyone dead at the end of the battle except for us two. The rogues were killed, all of our men were killed, the droids, all the enemy government troops, all dead. Well, that's an interesting story there, Sergeant. Excuse me. Would you mind telling us how many Republic casualties there were? That's pretty much all the GAR is interested right now. Well, there was a team of 16 of us dispatched to the planet. 14 were killed. There was also 3 rogue clones there when we got there. The one that left from my squad, and there was 2 present. All of them are dead as well. So 17 clone casualties if you were interested in the rogues as well. Alright, that'll do for now, Sergeant Bruno. Now I have orders to instruct you that there is a shuttle waiting for you in the hangar. It'll bring you straight to Coruscant, where the GAR wants you to type up a full report when you get to the headquarters. Alright, thank you, Sergeant. Thank you for your time, Bruno. Your shuttle is waiting whenever you're ready. Now meanwhile I have business to attend to. So, Striker, you never exactly told me why you ended up here. Oh, well, it's a boring story. You see, one day, on our outpost, I felt the exact same way as you did, but, I just left out of the blue. I had to get out of there. It was on Rakish near 3. So I got to the closest transport and hopped onto a couple planets. I don't recall exactly where, but I ended up here. And that was about 3 months ago. I've been here ever since. Oh, I see. You're right, that was boring. Not quite as exciting and depressing as your story, all in the same. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, but you know who does have an interesting story? I do. Oh, look who finally woke up. You know you blacked out from a pretty heavy drinking excursion at Bruce's bar. Yeah, I figured that's what happened again. So, Nina, if you want to hear an interesting story, cook yourself some popcorn, sit back, and listen to Shadow. Alright, where do we start? First of all, if you couldn't already tell, I was in the 501st. I'm sure you've seen the markings on my armor under all the damage. But we were sent on a mission to Dantooine to extract Mace Windu and his men from a pretty hefty assault. Also, keep in mind, I was a veteran of over a year in the Army. I was a corporal by the time we had landed there, and what was supposed to be a simple rescue or extraction mission turned into this giant fiasco. We were taking casualties left and right, we couldn't get out in time, and I, along with many other men, were wounded. Let's go, everyone! We're calling a retreat now! Sir, I'm not gonna have time to get all the injured men. As the medic, I'm responsible for them.
We don't have time to tend to the wounded right now. Leave them, or we will all die here.
Yes, sir. So, with all the generals losing time and men quickly, they decided to leave all the wounded behind to get everyone else out. With every last bit of strength I had, I got myself up, and I walked off before the rest of the wounded were slaughtered. Eventually, my wounds healed, and I found a transport. I jumped from a few planets, which I don't know where I was to this day, and I ended up here. I met Stryker, and that's that. Holy shit, I thought my story was intense. Yup, that's the Jedi for you. Now I hate them to this day, especially Skywalker. He left me there to die. Now I understand why you beat the hell out of people and bury them alive. You're sadistic and deranged. Nana, why do you think he's a heavy drinker? Be that as it may, but I'm still here to serve my brothers, put an end to the Separatists, and hopefully one day put an end to clone enslavement. That'll be the day. Most of the boys back in the GAR are extremely pro-Republic. A lot of them don't see eye to eye with us about the enslavement or the war. They sure as hell don't, Stryker. Someone or something behind the scenes of the Republic pulling their strings knows this is all an illusion. This whole war is an everlasting illusion to affect all clones, all Jedi, and everyone in the Republic. The illusion about this war is everlasting, and it will be everlasting, just like a Perrenial. Very few will ever know what's behind the curtain of the Republic. Only the Master of Puppets and his few followers will ever know, but the rest of the galaxy is kept in the Mushroom Coalition. That means we're kept in the dark and fed shit. And the sad thing is, not very many clones or people in the Republic know what's actually happening. And I can tell you this right now, something big, very soon is about to happen that will change the galaxy forever. When you think about it, it'll hit you. You'll understand. I've put a lot of thought into this, and I know, trust me on this. Nothing will ever be the same. Commander Ville, so nice of you to show up. In case you're wondering, we've done all the preparations already. Very good, Sergeant Theta. And also keep in mind, Captain Rex here was nice enough to let us borrow a unit of his men. He just got back from a shitfest on Umbara, so... Yeah, I heard about that. We were busy fucking around on the ship. We never got a chance to join the 501st in the invasion, but... Well, you know, we lucked out here, didn't we? What do you mean, lucked out? Sarcasm, you moron. Well, anyway, man, I have to get going. Me and my, newly Lieutenant Oppo have mounds of paperwork, lots of interviews, and debriefing to do after their shitfest on Umbara. So, I'll be leaving now. Alright, Captain. We should see you around. And congratulations on reaching Lieutenant, Oppo. Thank you, sir. Alright, as you know, we were all scrambling up on the ship. I never got a chance to talk to these gentlemen. You did, Sergeant. What did they say? Well, sir, the two survivors were part of Commander Levitt's unit, who is now deceased, by the way, and they were going after a rogue clone. They showed up here. There were more rogues here. It's a pretty complicated story, but anyway, everyone ended up dead after the end of the conflict except those two, and they told the whole story. I recorded it on my HUD if you wish to see it, sir. Maybe later, Sergeant, but right now, set up a defense ring. And Lieutenant Bo, you're just the man I want to do this. You studied combat tactics. Me, sir? I just transferred from the 41st, and, well, we don't really get to see much action. Yes, I know. You sit around on your thumbs all day, protecting Coruscant. But here, we're gonna see some real shit. Alright, get to it. Get the men set up, get a defensive perimeter, let's go.
What is this that I hear from my scouts about the Republic base on the planet?
I'm sorry, Senator. They just blew in last night. Our scouts were looking into it and they're pretty sure they have a reason.
Well, what is it, for God's sakes? You do know that if they find out we are here, it's going to be an all-out war on your planet.
Yes, well, we had an incident a couple weeks ago about the clones coming here. We did take care of them, as so we thought, but apparently some got away and told the Republic about the separatist presence.
What? How did you allow this to happen? The CIS and your government have been trying to work out a deal for months now.
Listen, the last captain was killed and I've been put in charge and briefed on the situation. I was not present for whatever happened before, but if I was, trust me, it would not have happened the way it did. Now anyway, the Republic is here to investigate the CIS presence.
Well, we are here, and you better get them out of our hair before this turns into another mudslinging shithole of the entire planet.
I can assure you, Senator, that some of our top members are working on a plan right now to get rid of this problem.
Well, I do not want a big issue on my hands. The leaders in the CIS would not be happy with either of us.
At attention. Mr. President, it is a pleasure for you to join us.
Thank you, Captain.
Now listen. I've already been briefed on the situation. We are going to be sending unarmed personnel to the Republic's base and invite their leaders into our capital. Meanwhile, we are going to hide all evidence and contraband of separatist involvement to show them that we are a neutral system who does not want any trouble.
Sir, what of the remnants of the rebels? What if they get to the Republic and tell them otherwise?
I've been keeping up to date on that situation, Captain. The rebels are almost reduced to nothing. You need not worry about them.
Yes, Mr. President.
I will personally see to it that our Republic friends are fooled and leave as soon as possible. But if this somehow backfires on us, Captain, I want your armies ready to move out on that base and destroy everything.
Yes, sir. We will take every precaution necessary.
Good. Now I have other business to attend to. Senator, thank you for all your help. You are no longer needed here.
That was unexpected.
Sir, I know our mission is to determine if there's a separatist presence here or not, but I personally interviewed those men, and I determined that they are being 100% truthful. I know, Theta, and I believe you. It's just, the Republic needs their proof before they can go ahead with another whole operation again. I know that, sir, but where do we start looking? Excuse me, sir, but these two men would like to speak with you. Your excuse, soldier. Well, Theta, there's our start. Greetings and welcome to our planet of Shadar Baran. I am Lieutenant Boris Yeltsin of the Shadar Baran military. Nice to meet your acquaintance, Lieutenant. I am Commander Vil of the Republic Army. If you do not mind, Commander, I would like to invite you on a trip to the Presidential Hall so we can discuss this big misunderstanding. I'll be more than happy to, Lieutenant. That's what I came here for. Very well then. I will be driving us. Oh, and Commander, no weapons in the hall. Strict code. I understand. We will be waiting for you in the vehicle, Commander. Lieutenant Bow, you're in charge of the base until I get back. Yes, sir! Theta, do keep an eye on him. Don't worry, sir, I sure will. Good. This shouldn't take long. Kinda suspected from the beginning that the government was full of shit. Never knew it was gonna end like this. Drop your weapon, soldier. Sergeant, what is going on? Listen, you know this is a setup and we need to make it look as realistic as possible. You signed up for the military and you know that includes sacrifice. So, unfortunately, we need to sacrifice you. But you can't do this, Sergeant. This is mad. This is fucked up. You can't kill one of your own men like this. Oh no, but I can, soldier. Now drop the weapon. Very good. Now get over there. Okay, now that's pretty fucked. They're gonna kill their own men like that. Well, we're here. What do we do? Well, we take them by surprise, of course. Just a quick operation. We saved the prisoners. Yeah, more like the martyrs. We can take that soldier too. Might give us some intel. Niner, what do you think? Well, I say we go for it. Striker, how about you? Of course, let's go fuck them up. Right this way, Commander. Right in there, Commander. Commander Ville, I would like you to meet someone very important. This is Mr. President. Hello, Mr. President. I'm a commander with the Republic Army, and I wish to tell you that we do not come with any harmful intent. That's very good to hear, Commander. Now, I'm also well aware of the reason why you are here, and I wish to explain this terrible misunderstanding. Well, yes, of all means, sir. I'm only here for the answers. Yes, now you see, Commander, there are no separatist influences, contraband, or forces here. I've been trying to get us through this war as neutral as possible. Now, what your allies were attacked by were rebels. Now, we've had some very, very bad problems with pro-separatist and pro-republic rebels clashing, and my military, has been trying to moderate this situation, and unfortunately, it just keeps getting worse. Your men, I'm afraid, yet in the middle of this, mistook the separatist rebels for separatist forces, and I'm sorry to say, but your men were killed. Yes, thank you for clearing that up. That makes sense, but we had rogue clones here that deserted our army, and you're sure they are gone, they are dead, along with the others who came after them. Yes, Commander, they were all killed, along with many of the rebels and my men. We also have the documented and physical proof of this, if you're interested, Commander. No thank you, Commander, I take your word for it. I'm gonna head back to my base and start preparations for leaving now. Excellent, Commander. You weren't much of a bother to us, but I didn't mean to shoo you out, but the way the public is reacting is quite, dangerous, if you will. Anyway, I'm glad we were able to clear that up with you, Commander. No, thank you, Mr. President, for helping us out. It was a pleasure. Alright, men, pick your targets. Aim. Get ready to fire on my mark. Shadow, I'll come around back of the truck. And I'll go around the front. Alright, good, because I'm getting right up on that MG. Fighter in 3, 2... 1. Where the fuck did that come from? Alright, that takes care of that, but where the hell did that sniper come from? It came from me. What the fuck? Well, I'll be damned, there's another one. Listen, you boys better come with me quickly. Their response rate has gotten a lot faster, and they'll show up with a lot more men. Hurry, let's go. We take that truck. Alright, thanks for the assist, but who are you? We'll talk about that more later. Let's just go. Well, I don't know what the fuck's going on over there, but you guys are free to go. Wait, I wish to come with you and join the rebellion. Alright, come along. Yeah, me too. Fuck this corrupt government, I wanna do something about it. Then come along too, what can I say? Hey now, hold up. We want to make sure we're going the right way. I know a safe spot to hide on the south side of the city. That's where the rest of the resistance is as well. Alright, give me the coordinates and we'll head there. Will do. Captain, may I have a word, please? Yes, what is it, Lieutenant? This is important and urgent, Captain. What? What is wrong? Sir, one of my squads was in the South Sector 11A, outside of the city. You mean near the ruins? Are they stupid? Don't they know that's where the rogues hide? Apparently not, I'm afraid, Captain. I had one of my new sergeants out there to do another execution run on a few civilians. And what? Well, my squad of 6 men, all are dead, and the civilians are nowhere to be found, and one of my men are missing. What the fuck, Lieutenant? I told you to be more careful when you set these things up. Alright, listen, Lieutenant. This stays between me and you. We have civilians on the run who know our secret. We have one of our troops possibly in enemy hands. That's our intel lost. And I'm afraid now we'll have to go on damage control. Shit, I don't like this. You don't tell anyone about this. Yes, sir. I don't tell no one. Fuck. Yep, this is the place. BTK, it's good to have you back. It's good to be back, and I got some good news too. Got some friends that are gonna join us. Good, good, that's always good. But where did you find this motherfucker? No, don't shoot. We found him about to get executed by his own men, so we brought him along with us. Figured we'd get some good intel. Ah, well in that case, good. Bring him along. Come inside quick. The enemy is overdue for a patrol in this area. Let's go, lads. These are friends. We can trust them. Shadow, how do you feel about this? Well, what do we got to lose? These people hate the government as much as we do. Figured we could help them out and bring an end to this bullshit, am I right? I suppose. Oh, good. Let's go in then. Sketchy fucking neighborhood. BTK, good job in bringing in new members. We can use all the help we can get now. Yes, I agree, sir, but I'm more interested right now in hearing what this deserted soldier has to say. I know some things that may be very useful to you. The Republic is here, and the Shadabran military is planning an attack on them. Geez, I wonder why we haven't heard anything. This is fairly recent, sir. They've only been here not too long. The problem is, our government and military fooled them about the separatist presence, which indeed there is. We've all seen it firsthand, and the Republic is getting ready to leave. Geez, that's not good at all. We have to find them and tell them what's actually going on. Maybe we can get their help. Well, of course, if the separatists are here, they'll have to intervene, which they are, but they don't know that. I know exactly where the base is. If we leave now, we can get there in time and tell them. Alright, that's it. I'm not fucking around anymore. We're going. Fan out and look for anything suspicious. We got a 5-man patrol out there. Alert the commander. Ah, shit. We got a 5-man patrol right outside the building. Our scouts just reported. Those two will never be able to take them out alone. Yeah, which is why I'm gonna go out and help them. Wait! Somebody get him! Let him go. He's a cold-blooded motherfucker. He'll do the job. Take him out!
Honor the fallen heroes. See their last resting place. Perished in the battle of nations, where they found eternal peace. Do you know the use
No,
of
no, no!
dedication? Awarded for patriotism. They left their lives in fire, but don't know even why. Remember the fallen.
Well, that was brutal. Good job, buddy. Well, that was quick. Yeah, you should have seen the Wookiee. Well, it's obvious we can't stay here anymore. We have to head out to the Republic base. Let them know what's going on, too. Yeah, I agree. I'll take the deserter so we can give us directions. I'll lead the way. Alright, you better go now. Just message us the coordinates when you get there. We got a little bit of cleaning up to do. Nina, go get the deserter. We'll be in the truck. There was just one part in this guy's story that did not add up. And that was the part when he said everyone was killed on the battlefield. Well, obviously that's not true, sir. I interviewed the sergeant and the corporal who came back from it. I know, it was odd, unless they simply didn't know they survived. Not only that, but one other major thing, sir, is that our two men said that there were droids and separatist forces there. Of course, I remember that, but it's one word against another here. We don't have the actual evidence in front of us to prove it. We're just gonna have to wait until it comes knocking on our door, I guess. Commander! Yes, soldier? I have a few people here that would wish to speak to you, sir. Commander, my name is Shadow. I know I'm a brother, but let's not worry about the details right now. Good to meet you, Shadow. So, what are you, special ops or something? Sure, let's leave it at that. Anyway, listen, I know why you're here. That is to confirm a separatist presence, is that correct? Yes, of course, we heard about the recent fights. Suppose you've heard about Commander Levitt going after rogue clones? Yes, all of it. Alright, well let me tell you something, Commander. We are the rogue clones. Me, Niner here, and Stryker. We've been fighting with a group of freedom fighters against a separatist government for months now. They have their own military, they have their own droid reinforcement, the whole 9 yards, sir. So let me tell you something, you better dig in and prepare to fight. Is what you're telling me 100% true, Shadow? Yes, 100% true, sir. Okay, because if it is, you 3 will be under arrest for treason after this. Yes, I know that, but you need to help us in the meantime, sir. If there's separatists here, then we will. First, we're gonna have to make a phone call. Mr. President, we have an incoming transmission from the Republic troops. Patch it through then, Captain. See what they have to say. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander Ville, correct? My friend, what's the holdup? Do you require assistance in moving out?
No, we do not require assistance, because we know the truth now. We know you're working with the Separatists. We have the proof.
Is that so, Commander? What do you plan to do, then, huh? Because I highly suggest you get the hell out of our system as fast as you can.
Oh no, I'm not going anywhere, because what I plan to do is kick your
I take that as a threat, Commander.
Well, you shouldn't, because it's a fucking promise.
If you say so, Commander, then prepare for all-out war.
Oh, believe me, I'm prepared, you lying, two-faced cunt.
Sir, it appears as if he ended the transmission. Well then, we'll have to end the evacuation procedures and start the warfare procedures now. Lieutenants, contact GAR, let them know what's going on. Yes, sir.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, we can start by jamming all their communications. And Captain, I want you to make preparations for our soldiers and the droid army. Be prepared to move out by 1400 hours.
Yes, sir. It shall be done in a timely manner.
Good. And here we go once again on damage control. Let's make sure no loose ends this time. Oh, damn it. Sir, I can't get a single message off planet. It appears as if they're jamming all our communications. Shit. We'll have to go the old way. By the book. Sight, instinct, intel. We're gonna need to strengthen the perimeters and place the tanks appropriately. Sir, we're also going to have friendly company. Friendly company? How so? It's another group of resistance fighters we've worked with. They have a lot of intel on the Shadabron government and military. They're headed this way now on foot. They already know the location. Alright, that's great actually. We can use all the help we can get by manpower and intel.